So, Dr. Wax here. Today we're going to be talking about fibromyalgia. Many of you have reached out to us and want to know some more details about fibromyalgia. And I wanted to just cover some basic things that you have to understand. Number one, with fibromyalgia cases, we have to go through some of the same basic testing as well as procedures and protocols that we have for diabetics and for thyroid patients, and those are the following. We have to get the right labs, a functional lab chemistry to make sure we know what's going on. We have to also check and see if you have any autoimmune issues that may be a contributing factor. We're going to be looking at the triggers that make the fibromyalgia symptoms worse. Those triggers are glucose and insulin metabolism, looking to see if you're having a blood sugar dysregulation or what we call prediabetes. A lot of folks that have this problem actually have a lot of blood sugar issues. We look at digestive issues. We're looking at symptoms that are causing the fibro-fog. And the fibro-fog is absolutely going to be things related to blood sugar that creates inflammatory responses, GI distress that cause inflammatory responses, and also kick up those inflammatory cytokines that we've talked about before. And those cytokines we know pass over the blood-brain barrier and get into the brain and cause what we call that fibro-fog. So we're going to be paying attention to a lot of those. We're going to be paying attention to the gut function and the gut dysregulation that often occurs here. And remember something, amino acids are built in the gut, and then if the GI system is not working well, it's not functioning properly, you're not digesting, assimilating, and breaking things down properly, then you're not going to get the neurotransmitters, because amino acids form the neurotransmitters, to create the communication for the brain. So that's a lot of the issues that we also see, so we have to get all that balanced. We're looking at hormone issues that come up, progesterone, estrogen, and testosterone, DHEA. We're going to be looking at all these different factors. We're going to be looking at the sleep issues, because often fibromyalgia patients have many sleep issues. They can't rest. They feel exhausted. They've got pain all the way through their body, all over the place. So we're paying attention to all these things in order to come up with the right next steps for you. So when you come into the office, I want you to be prepared for a couple things. Number one, my staff is going to send you all the paperwork necessary to get handled, and any lab work that you've had done before within the last 6 to 12 months, please get it over to us before your appointment. Get all the paperwork we send out to you before your appointment. I want to have enough time to review that, to look over everything, so the time that you spend in here is very valuable time. I want to make sure that you understand our process. Once you come in here, you're going to get a tour of the office, and then you're going to sit down with me. And then we're going to go over your history. We're going to go over all the challenges and issues, and then we're going to go and lay out what we do, the program and protocol that we have for our patients that deal with this type of condition. Again, we're looking at the inflammatory factors. We're looking at the GI disruption, so we're talking about the liver, the kidneys, the gut. We're talking about the neurotransmitters and amino acid sequencing that's having a challenge, again, with the gut and breaking it down properly. We're also going to be paying attention to everything that you're doing from a dietary standpoint, because that is just absolutely critical to what we're doing. So we may be doing some testing, some blood testing to determine that. So we're going to handle a whole lot in this conversation, in this meeting that you have with me. It's going to last about 45 minutes for an hour, and so I want you to prepare for that. Please also bring your spouse in for this visit. It's absolutely critical. It's very rare that I see a new patient that does not come in with a spouse or a significant other or friend that's supporting them. We need that. Again, the only reasons that we really accept with your spouse not showing up is if they're out of the country, that they're out of the state, or maybe you're just ready to, kick them out of the house. So we don't obviously want them in the office if you don't think they're going to be staying around much longer. But we look forward to having you. We look forward to seeing you and helping you through this process. I'm excited. I know my team is excited. So just get prepared for an excellent visit, a visit like you've never had before, because I know you've been through a lot. I know other doctors have told you perhaps this is in your head. It's not a real problem to just take these antidepressants. And whatever else they told you. Sometimes they tell you, hey, just work out and your problem will just all go away. That's not the case with fibromyalgia sufferers. So I just want you to know that so you're prepared on how we handle things in the office. So I will see you very shortly as you come in for your visit.